going over our spoiler and our Wickerbill add-on. Now, if you're wondering where you can find this Wickerbill and the spoiler, you can go to vicrez.com and in the search bar, type in vz101084 and our spoiler should pop up. If you want the Wickerbill added on, it's an option that you can select whenever you go to purchase your spoiler. Now, a couple things that we had to do to get the spoiler ready to install the Wickerbill is, as you guys can see along this edge are a couple of holes with rivets in them. Now, all of them don't have rivets in them, so we could show you the process of how to insert the rivets and install them. Now, one of the things you'll need to do is you'll need to line up the Wickerbill on the back of the spoiler, and then you'll drill the holes as indicated. Now, you'll need a drill bit and a drill or an impact to start drilling the holes out. Now, this is a 5/16 drill bit to drill out the holes indicated along the back of the spoiler. Now, the Wickerbill add-on comes with the hardware. Now, these are rivets along with the screws and washers to hold the Wickerbill onto the spoiler. You go ahead and drill the holes, and then you can insert your rivet along with the rivet gun to rivet them in place. And then you can go ahead and start screwing your Wickerbill add-on on with the washer and bolt included. Now, another thing you'll be needing from the website is our rivet gun. This is VZT109 in the search bar, and this should pop up. Now, how you use our rivet gun is fairly simple. You'll have a couple of different attachment bolts that you can thread on your rivet to. You'll just simply thread it on, like so. Make sure it sits flush, and then you can insert it inside the hole that you've already pre-drilled, and then you're just gonna squeeze very tightly until the rivet sets completely. Now, once it's set, you can go ahead and start unscrewing. Like so. And then your rivet is set, so you can go ahead and install your Wickerbill add-on with the bolts and washers included. And then you'll also need a screwdriver to screw in your bolt, which is an Allen key. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish installing the rest of the rivets so we can add our Wickerbill add-on. Just like before, you're gonna go ahead and screw the rivet onto the bolt, and then just simply insert it into the hole and squeeze tightly until the rivet is completely set. Then you could just simply unscrew the bolt from the rivet, and you have a new insert to screw your Wickerbill onto. Now, there's gonna be 9 holes in total that you'll need to drill for your Wickerbill add-on. There will be 2 close together on each side of the spoiler. And then there will be 5 along the middle section of your spoiler. Now, as you guys can see, the Wickerbill comes in two separate pieces. You have your clear piece, which inserts in the middle, and your black outer border piece, which sits along the middle and the edges. Now, this is where the two rivets on the side come in play. They hold the outer portion of the Wickerbill onto the edges of the spoiler, and your center ones hold both of the pieces together. Now we're going to go ahead and prep the surface for the 3M tape. Now this is an optional step, but we're going to go ahead and add an adhesive promoter to make the 3M tape stick better to the spoiler. This is a bolt-on spoiler, but we go ahead and use the 3M tape to help with weather sealing as well as any rattling that may occur while driving. This will help to dampen any movement that may occur in the spoiler, as well as prevent any rain from getting into the trunk of your vehicle. And as you guys can see here, we already have our holes drilled along the rear of the trunk on where we're gonna go ahead and apply the spoiler. Now, as you guys can see here, there is 8 mounting holes along the bottom of the V5R style rear spoiler. Now, if you have a factory spoiler, some of these holes should match up with your factory spoiler. That way you won't have to do any re-drilling. Now, for us, we're only going to be using 1 on each edge and then the 2 directly in the middle. Now, this car did previously have a spoiler installed, but we went ahead and replaced it because it was damaged for our new V5R style rear spoiler with the Wickerbill add-on, which I think looks so much cleaner. Now, once you've had your holes drilled and everything's prepped, you can go ahead and install. Now we're gonna go ahead and line the holes up along with the mounting holes on the bottom of the spoiler. And then we're simply gonna screw in the included hardware that comes with the spoiler. This is different hardware from the hardware that is included with the Wickerbill. So if you've already purchased this spoiler, you will get a different set of hardware for the Wickerbill. Now, as you guys can see, we've already removed the felt liner that is attached to the trunk, the underside of the trunk hood. Now, me personally, I like the Wickerbill add-on, but let us know what you think down in the comments.